Hi everyone, welcome to my navigation video for HS-001 Personal and Community Health. I would like to take you through a little tutorial on how and where to find certain information pertaining to our class. Blackboard is laid out to where on the left side of the toolbar there are all kinds of tabs that I want you to become familiar with. By now you know what is under the Start Here tab, but I would like to navigate through a few of the other tabs and explain what you may find under each one. The first tab is the Announcement tab, which is really our course home page, so to speak. And one of the first announcements is my welcome area. Here it shows a picture of my dog and a picture of myself and a little bit about myself. Also, I will be providing announcements every week or more often if needed, so make sure you check this area frequently. The next tab is the Contact Information tab. This is by far one of the most important tabs for you to become familiar with. This is where you'll be able to find my contact information. This is my email address. This is where you can find me on campus, my room number 214. This is my office phone number and my extension. So if you ever need to get in contact with me, please go ahead and hit the Contact Information button and you'll be able to find the information you need. The next tab is the Syllabus tab. This is where you will find out information about the course. I'm going to go ahead and click on this so you can see how this opens up. Go ahead and hit open and open it up so you can take a look at what the syllabus looks like. Here we are. I'm going to just make this a little bigger and stretch this out a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and navigate through this a little bit for you. This is where you're going to find information about the course. And again, my contact information is down here. This is our textbook for the class. I'm going to go ahead and highlight this for you a little bit. And I want you to make sure that you all get the textbook because we will be using this extensively. The next area down is our course policies. And of course, my communication policy for the class. Please make sure you read this. I want you to feel free to go ahead and print the syllabus out. It is a great reference for the course. The next area I'd like to talk about is our plagiarism policy. Plagiarism is an issue at Copper Mountain College and one that all instructors take very seriously. I'd like you to go ahead and read this. I have also provided an APA guide for you to use as a reference for correctly citing references. I want you all to know and understand that plagiarism, cheating, and copyright violations will not be tolerated in this course. It is always our suggestion that if you have a question, just come and ask me or send me an email. I am always happy and willing to help you. Also, if you need more help, the Tutoring Center on campus is a great resource with any kind of writing and citing reference issues. The next area I'd like to talk about is our netiquette guidelines. Netiquette is kind of an interesting term. It deals with how online instructors expect students to act and communicate in an online environment. It's important for us to know how we need to talk with each other and how we are going to write and talk in discussion boards, in chat rooms, or in the open mic area. In the syllabus and here, I have listed the 12 ground rules for online discussions. I need each of you to make sure you read and understand these 12 guidelines and understand how we are going to talk and communicate in the course. The next tab is the discussion rubric. It is the standard grading rubric I will use for almost all weekly discussion post requirements. This is just an easy access tab used as a reminder of what is expected of your discussion posts. The question and answer tab is exactly what you may think. If you have a question about something, you may post your questions and ask fellow students for help. I will also be checking this frequently, but I want you all to try and help each other out and answer questions. Now, I'm sure you all would like to know, so what is it that we are going to do every week? Well, I have laid out the class into weekly tabs. Let's take a look at week 1. There are 6 sub-areas within each week. First is the weekly reading assignment area. This will tell you what chapters to read for the week or any other outside reading assignments. The second is the assignment area. Different assignments, due dates and times, and grading rubrics will be listed here. The third area is the discussion board area. This is where required weekly discussion board topics and assignments are listed. Almost every week, you are going to have a discussion board assignment. The next area is the additional resource area. Sometimes I may find a link to a website that would pertain to a week's topic that I want you to reference in maybe a discussion post. So make sure you check this out weekly as well. Then there is the Did You Know area. This is an area where I will post additional information I would like you all to check out. Also, I might post a link or provide information regarding a community event I think would be interesting and suggest, if you had an opportunity, to go check it out. This area is almost like a public service announcement area. The final area, the open mic area, this is an area where I will post a topic for the week and have an open mic discussion where you can voice your opinions in a live chat session. It is not graded, however, you will get extra credit if you participate. Not just attend, but participate. So every week will basically have the same layout. There will be a reading section, an assignment section, a discussion board assignment area, something in the additional resources, a Did You Know area, and an open chat area, open mic area. Well, I hope this navigation video helped you out a little bit. Welcome again to the course, and again, if you need to get in contact with me, just click on the contact information area and feel free to call, email, or stop by my office. I'll see you in class.